Hey there, Virgo. Welcome to your weekly tarot reading for Monday, November 3 through Sunday, November 9. I have shuffled the cards, I have laid the cards, but I have not looked at them yet. Once we've talked through the tarot, I'm going to pull an astrology oracle card to see where specifically this reading is affecting you. Let's begin. I feel like you're ready. You're playful, you're ready. There's something about like nothing can stop me. If it's raining, I'm gonna jump in the puddles. There's something about delight. It feels like a delightful week for you. You're ready. I don't know. There's joy, there's playfulness. We have the Eight of Visions. We have the Two of Boons. I don't read reversals, so if you notice my flipping cards, that's why. And the Keeper of Boons. Okay. All right, something is really going to pay off. So, you're turning your back on something, or it's time to turn the page. There's the season, it's a transitional time. I'm not sure if you are... It's funny because I came into this reading, I'm like, Virgo feels ready. But then this Eight of Visions, it feels like these specters or these characters are not quite ready. It's like they feel a little bit lost. Like they're unable to leave. There's memories of where you've been, memories of perhaps disappointments. I don't know if this full moon is illuminating something like that for you. But the beautiful thing about this card is that you walk away. So even when you get these reminders, it's like, it's very clear, okay, yeah, I don't want to be stuck in this anymore. I'm ready to move forward. Even if I don't have closure, I don't have answers, even if I don't know where I'm going, I know that I need to leave this the way it is. Like I need to, the way this is, I can't stay. And so you decide to shift gears. You decide to change the path. You're following your intuition this week. And you want to find somewhere to belong, somewhere that you can feel safe, somewhere abundant and fruitful. You know, what's my purpose? Where do I belong? Where can I feel safe? Where can I feel good? I'm seeing a lot with money, with work, with housing, and just like the internal self, the emotional self, the cognitive self. So you turn your back on this existing path and you're able to cross the bridge. Now you're into this new territory. And it's interesting in this card because we have this troll under the bridge, aware that someone is crossing into territory, but you can't focus on fear right now because balance is important. You've got to keep moving. That's the key with maintaining this balance, especially when you've got weight on you. You move, you keep moving and you keep it steady. You don't go too fast, but you don't want to go too slowly either, right? This is all about rhythm. So you're finding your rhythm this week. And I do feel like you're letting go of disappointments. You're not holding out for someone anymore or something. Like you might have been putting all your hopes into something, and this is kind of just a week where it's like, you know what, I think I'm ready to do something else. I'm ready to do it a little differently. I'm ready to do it maybe differently than I did in the past years, right? We're heading into the holiday season. And I know a lot of people don't want to hear that, but I actually love this time of year because we are able to think of others and, thank them and show reflections or representations of how those people have brought love and joy and light into our lives. So I love holiday season and I love to see people thinking of others. But there's also kind of this feeling like we don't have to do all the traditions. Like, we don't have to go crazy and use every single dish in the cupboards to make a dinner. We don't need to create all this mess and all this stress for ourselves. Why don't we do it a little differently? Let's order pizza, or let's do like everyone brings finger foods, or, just something different. And that's just an example I'm giving, but because I feel like I say that because it feels comforting, and where you're heading is the keeper of boons. You're heading to comfort, to abundance, to plenitude, I heard. The keeper of boons means that there's a job opportunity available for you. You're setting down roots. You're feeling like this is a good long-term investment. It feels like there's resources available. This is a time of plenty. And maybe you're sharing those resources with others. Cooking, quality, the beautiful, good things in life. You want to share these recipes, or these beautiful soaps, or you want to share with others. And so this keeper of boons really means that you're holding on to the good things that have been shared with you, and you also are sharing them with others. So there's safety, and there's warmth, and there's like sanctuary offered this week. So that's really nice, because I don't know if a lot of you have been feeling stuck, or feeling like you're in this like uncharted territory, or you're in unfamiliar territory. Something isn't comfortable, it's not working, I don't know, there's just something hasn't been aligning, and you're like ready to move on from these phantoms of the past. You're gonna awkwardly navigate, but you're gonna do it successfully. You're gonna navigate onto this new path. I don't know, I feel like the troll doesn't bother this person, because he doesn't disturb the troll's home, right? He's not throwing sticks into the river, or throwing garbage into the river. He's like, just on my way. I respect you. I respect the land. I'm just on my way. And so the troll, like, I don't know if that's accurate, but I'm going to be the storyteller here, the writer of this little story. So it feels like the troll is, okay. Maybe this perspective's all about the troll, someone who used to be the troll. Hey, you got to pay the toll. You can't get past. You blah, blah, blah. It's like someone wanted to be a negative influence. They wanted to cause trouble, or always skim a little off the top. Well, you're passing through. Give me some first, right? Maybe this is about the troll who's like being less selfish, and sharing more with others, and ready to come out of hiding, and realizes that living in that abundant mindset of openness and sharing feels a lot better, and is actually more secure, more safe. So who knows, that that little troll could be the King of Pentacles himself. I mean, yes, sometimes he is. Okay, let's get an astrology card to see where this is affecting you. But yeah, if you're looking for a job, this is a time where you could be doing two things at once, or you feel like you're really in a transitional time, but you've got your eye on the prize, and I feel like security is within reach. Security is within your grasp. Libra, balance. See, you're maintaining your balance. You're keeping your balance. Balance is about perspectives as well, isn't it? And like, how do you balance? Maybe it's not by adding more weight. Maybe it's taking the weight off. What is going to make you feel peaceful and balanced and serene, and in a balance that can be maintained? Because this can't be maintained forever, right? He's got to set down that bundle eventually. So it feels like you're doing what you need to do, and things are in balance. So even if you do have to work like two part-time jobs, let's say, they do form a whole. So two things are forming one. And, it's like looking at other perspectives and making an informed decision. Venus is in Libra for the first few days of this week. And so it looks like maybe Venus in Libra leaves you a little gift as it moves into Scorpio. I think it's on the same day of the full moon, if I'm not mistaken. I could be mistaken with that. I apologize. But there's job opportunities, security is ahead, and this seems to be a week of considering others, doing what's best for the group, and like equality amongst the parts. I heard some of you need to balance your tires on your vehicle. Like, quite literally, you need to balance things in your life that you rely on, like your chair, which I'm sure you can hear mine creaking right now, your vehicle. Something does need to be balanced. Okay, that's it, Virgo. I hope you have a wonderful week.